Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play a Little Interstellar Transport Company. We are the Quillian Transport Co. in blue over here, and we've mostly gotten involved with shipping things between Earth and the Moon. I mean, these things are mostly only making money in one way, although our passenger transit might make money in both directions, we'll see. So far, the funds are coming in fairly well. There's our rental fees having to be paid as well. Let's take a look. Food and water supply is up on the Moon, and supply of water is pretty much there. So let's go ahead. We're going to purchase another ship here. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get some more of these space buses, just massive vehicles. We're going to go ahead and cap out the liquid storage. You're going to be doing Earth Luna direct. That's going to be fine. And transporting water there. Everything is a go, right? Yep, you'll order and then launch. That's going to be good. So we'll keep developing that. So again, one of my things is once the spaceport on Mars does upgrade, then we will focus on sending a lot of stuff there. But in the meantime, we're really trying to get Earth and the Moon routes to be super profitable. Oh, we got some buttons over here when we click a ship. I didn't realize that. Nifty. 12.5 million people. Development levels, I believe, are going up. You've got some machinery. Yeah, it's going up, which is good because it's going to produce more of other goods. You still want a lot of machinery. You want a lot of colonists. You don't have any to offer over here. You're just looking for people to move in here, and that's okay. We want our consumer goods. We don't have a consumer goods route. We could probably go ahead and do one of those. Purchase a new ship. Oh, I don't have much in the way of money, so you know what? Hold on. We'll just wait a little bit. I can speed it up, maybe go up to speed 3 over here. But yeah, money's still fairly good. We get some big chunks from time to time here, and you can see our vessels just going crazy. And actually, we can get a fairly good idea every now and again of one sitting around waiting for a gate to open. But it doesn't seem to happen too often, actually. I think we're okay on our gates. Subsidy of 50... Whoa. We're getting a subsidy for bringing water to Luna. I mean, we're already bringing water to Luna. I may have lost ourselves. Is there a way to, like, recenter the view? Oh, okay, never mind. Here we go. What does that do? Company reputation. Which I guess is fine, because it's still not going to highlight... Yeah, still a good way to identify which places have a colony. We might want to build another vessel then, just to do that. You've got lots of water. We've got lots of demand. Yeah. Just because there's a subsidy, it's not going to last forever. I'm going to purchase, I guess this space bus over here. You know, no. I'm going to say no because I want more bigger ships so that we don't have to have as many spaceports hired here. That's the real advantage of bigger ships. We don't have to lease as many. There's our new space bus coming in there. I think that was a food one. Now we could change the cargo on these things if we wanted to. Oh, a little bit of waiting there. One of the ships for a bit. We could change the cargo on something so that we can ship more water over here while we've got an opportunity, but I don't know. We've got a good thing going. I don't think I'm going to stress too much. Same thing with taking out a loan. Let's take a look. What's our actual credit rating? It's still just a C, so that would be pretty bad. Line of credit. We can issue bonds. Which has a lower rate, I guess, but... Okay, we're nearly there. We need how much for the biggest one? The Space Bus D520 is 163. It's really not that far away. So we're going to be doing that. It's going to be a liquid container. It's going to be doing Earth Luna direct. We just have to wait a scooch here. I wonder what the line of credit if it just lets you go into debt a little bit from time to time. That actually might be kind of convenient. Although knowing me, I'll spend all my time in debt. The thing is, there's no reason not to have money just sitting around. And if you can take out a loan at a decent interest rate, it's worth, you know, leveraging your company that way. But there we go. So this is now in order. It takes 45 days for it to be delivered, but at least once we've got it, we've got it. When did Mercury show up? Hello. So you're new. Oh, new colony started Mercury on April the 1st. No. Is it just me, or do the date formats... I guess it would be January the 4th. Okay. Yeah, the date formats, I don't know, weren't... I didn't think it was the same matching. Let's talk about dates. Day, month, year. Month, day, year. They're both stupid. It should be year, month, day. It's the ISO standard one. This is a space game. That's how it should be displayed. I wonder if there's a way to tune that. That would be an excellent option. It's set to the European option right now, which is, you know, bound to confuse some people, apparently including myself. I don't think there is. Not that I'm going to say that's a problem, but I would love to put in the ISO standard format as my preferred date format. So we should be making some extra money from delivering lots and lots of water over here. It looks like we do have a little bit of waiting around going on. I think I will go ahead and lease another gate, although it's insanely expensive. Is this not my ship? It's possible... Yeah, that's not actually my ship, is it? No, it's for sole transportation, so I actually don't have a ship waiting here. I might have overdone that. But we are going to be launching a few ships from Earth to these other spots. It might be worth... Mars, do you have much of a... You have some colonist demand. Earth, are you ready to supply people to Mars? Lots of people to Mars. Okay. So we're going to generate a big ship to bring people to Mars. Well, again, it's a one-way trip, so why not just get the Neptune rocket, first-class seating... what I'm going to do before I actually create it, I'm going to make sure with my routes that the Earth-Mars direct, the passengers... Oh, we can't force it to wait until full load for passengers. That's interesting. Alright, well, it's fine. Neptune rocket, first-class seating because it's most expensive. Earth-Mars supply, order 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to order a bunch of those, ship some extra people over to Mars. Doesn't take long to get one of the rockets. Makes the one-way trip. All right, we still need to worry about... Oh, there are some landing pads. I'm going to rent both of these, actually. Water, food, yeah. Yeah, we're going to start making these trips more regularly. There's not quite 1 million people there. What we'll do is we'll start shipping water and food over here first. And then do a colonist run. We might want to do similar things with Mercury here, but it's not developed enough, I think, for us to bother with. We'll let other people deal with some of that. We have the most gates. Oh, yeah, we did pick up another one. Tons of colonist demand. Yeah, there's some people waiting to go to Mercury. I think we can probably... let's set up a new route, which is our... Earth to Mercury route. And we will purchase some new Neptune rockets with first-class seating. Earth to Mercury. Launch immediately. We'll just send one out there right now. Spaceport on Mars just got upgraded. It's level 5, which means it's an actual spaceport. There we go. That's when it's going to become not prohibitive to go and send some actual ships here. We're almost enough money for that next big ship, and I think that's what I'm going to want to standardize this on. Neptune rocket, delivered to Earth, launching immediately. There you go. We got a bunch of those. Both Mars and Mercury. We're shipping a few things over there. So we get some zeros. That's our ships are only bringing things mostly one way. It would be interesting to be able to configure them to have different loads on both sides, but I think the problem is, like, the storage is completely different. It's not like train cars, right? If I'm thinking of a Railroad Tycoon kind of game, you can't just say, like, well, I'm going to pull passenger trains this way and this kind of train or cars this way. No, that doesn't work because the whole spaceship is configured to be, you know, a big liquid container or have passenger seats. So it's not going to be quite like that. Okay, we're going to purchase a new ship over here. It's going to be the Spacebus D510. It's going to start by shipping... I suppose I could go half and half with food and water. But no, it's okay. You're going to be Earth, Mars. Ooh, you need a level 6. We can't do it. What about the 919? You're also level 6. Ooh. All right, Spacebus D500s then. Earth, Mars, supply, food. And another one for liquid. And then finally, some with some seating. Okay. Although the goal was still to try to have some of this stored in our hangar, so that we can actually launch things from Luna. Well, ish. Alright, you're launching immediately. We do have the extra gate on Earth, which is probably good. Lots of colonists demand. Anyone looking to go here? Earth, Mars colonists. I mean, that's going to happen. Now, the trip to Mars is going to take a while. Let's go ahead and remove the competitors' routes and competitors' ships. There we go. So we can just see ours. Excellent. I should probably, for the Earth-Mars, I should probably say, listen, you really have to, like, wait for a full load on food. I mean, ultimately everything. And yeah, you can just do an unload all. That's going to be fine for this. I mean, the thing is, Earth has got tons, right? Even if it has negative, like, for supply and demand, it's still going to have tons of food and water. So it's never going to be short on that. So I guess it's going to be fine. Oh, you're up to 2 million people now. We even build ourselves a building of some description here. I don't know if we need a taxi service. I don't think the turnaround time is going to be that important. The trip's long enough, we might want a maintenance hangar. I don't know. Now, do I buy more of the small ships? I guess it's probably fine for now. So let's do that. Let's keep going with the D500s. We're gonna do another load of food, Earth, Mars. Another load of water, Earth, Mars. I'm not gonna do any more colonists because I want to make sure the ones that we've got don't get starved out. Sounds nice of me, doesn't it? And I don't know if there's that much demand for the colonists, but certainly the food and water. Size 0.3, 0.5. That's not too shabby. These should be relatively profitable routes. Yeah, this repair is starting to accrue. And I think you can break down. I think if you run out of disrepair, it'll break down and you gotta wait for a ship to come and save you, that sort of thing. You're up to Spaceport 3. I could go and rent these two and start shipping things out here. You don't need food. You actually don't have much of a water demand. You have some colonist demand. Level 3. Can these ships even go to a level 3? Right, the 909 can. I don't know if it's worth renting a gate for that. I think we'll wait. I think we'll wait on Mercury as well. You're making more trips out to Mars. Yeah, everything here is just ding, 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 ding. Occasional waiting in orbit around the moon, but I doubt it's a persistent problem. Bigger question might be Earth, which right now is okay. We might want to build some taxi stations on Mars. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any real waiting happening on Earth. If there's going to be anything, we're just going to want to super saturate the route to Mars. Well, right now this is the longest possible distance involved, which is kind of sucky. Yeah, the spaceports will automatically develop themselves. Does Earth have any machinery? No, it's got none. It's using it all. Or someone else is shipping away the machinery, which I guess is fine. A fair bit of colonists over here. New colonies start on Europa. Well, okay, let's make a new route. From Earth to Europa. It's happening quite quickly. I guess I'm playing on speed 3, though. And what we'll do is we'll do some one-shot ships. Earth, Europa, direct. Launch immediately. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 on food. 1, 2, 3 on water. And we'll do 1, 2 first-class seating. I'm going to ship a few extra people directly to Mars and directly to Mercury as well. Just spam the heck out of that. All right. Gate. Okay, this one's not being used, so we definitely don't have to build more gates. We've got enough money. We're waiting basically for Mars to hit level 6 spaceport. Again, I could go and upgrade it. We get some reputation. It's only 60 grand. It's not too bad, actually. Oh, it just hit level 6 on its own. Well, never mind then. So yeah, the plan's going to be here. We're going to purchase a new ship. We're going to be going with the Space Bus D520. Just giant amounts of food. Earth, Mars. Launch. Don't have enough cash. You still have demand, right? Yeah. There we go. You're good. And basically, we'll just wait for some more money, and then we'll add another water ship. Can I click on finding out the profitability? Lifetime profit is down on Earth, Mars, actually. I wonder what the cost of that is. Finance, route, Earth, Mars. What's the checkbox? Oh, archived routes. Revenue. Oh, it counts the ship purchases. Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. Yeah, okay. That's totally okay. So it is turning a profit now. Yeah. Makes sense. It's going to take a while to pay for the ships, but it'll get there. Okay, you just launched and you've got food. We're going to add a water one next, and then we're probably going to build another colonist ship after that. But yeah, it would be swell if we could get more machinery here. But I don't think we turn the profit. Like, I would get more machinery going so we can develop more stuff. But that helps everyone, not just me. And I mean, I'm in it for the money, not for, like, improving the lives of all of humanity in the solar system. I mean, come on. Business person first, clearly. Population on Earth is... Did it go down? No, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of the digits on Luna. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, it's at 9.6 billion people is a lot, but I was just wondering, like, is there any chance population goes down as people leave? So all our vessels arriving at Mars. Ooh, Yellow's investing in a lot of gates here. I'm still tempted, like, do I just buy them all out and just, like, lock out my competition a little bit more? We don't actually need the gates ourselves, not yet. I suppose I could... Oh, small rare resource mine on Luna. Nice. I suppose I could just swarm little ships. I don't know if that's better or not than the big ones. I don't know if what kind of difference that makes. There might be some sort of optimization for the ships. Like with... I mean, there's speed, although this is the fastest. There's fuel cost. But again, like, you know, which is... Actually, wow, the Space Bus D500 fuel cost is huge. This really is just so much more efficient. Yeah, I definitely want to use the D520 for everything. We're there. So you're going to be my liquid ship, Earth Mars supply, launch immediately. Go. Oh, I had the money. I guess we just had to pay some bills. Probably... No, I thought maybe the month ticked over and we had to pay our rents. I don't know exactly what the timing for that is. Boom. There. Go. If we go negative for a second, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Maybe it was a maintenance thing. Could be all kinds of things. Alright, and assuming... I mean, you still have a demand for colonists here, and I'm willing to bet there's still plenty of people on Earth ready to go to Mars. Yep, to get their new life. So I think the next thing will be another colony ship. I mean, as long as they've got some food and water, so they're not starving out, and indeed they do, then that's going to be okay. Luna have now got it's got a medium security station. Well, that sounds lovely. Now, I don't know if there's any way to compare myself to my opponents. I'm assuming the stocks and equity screen is going to have a lot of that information. I guess there's a report screen as well. Oh, okay, profits. So, are currently negative. Oh, we have a lot more expenses and the same income as sole transportation. There we go, monthly profit. About the same there. Oh, net worth. Okay, we're slightly ahead on net worth. And they have a lot of cash on hand. There you go, another ship just went. I think we're in a good position, though, to make a fair amount of money over here. I actually don't know how profitable the routes to Mars are, given the amount of time. It could be that just, like, hyper-saturating the freaking moon continues to be, like, the primary moneymaker. Well, they've got no demand for food and water right now. They do have the demand for consumer goods, which I guess we never got around to. And you have a great deal of them. So, alright. We'll do that next. Get ourselves a big old efficient ship. Load up as many consumer goods here as possible. And bring it to the moon. Yeah, I like how, like, there's business people that want to go both ways here. So colonists just want to come to Luna. They don't want to leave. But there's both demand and supply for business people. So there might be some people that get picked up there. Now, there's no people listed here. So I don't know what that means. Like, right, when I look at Earth, there's a bunch of people here. Okay, these are colonists. I guess it doesn't list the regular business traffic. Alright, fair enough. And I still don't know what the difference between the different passenger classes are. Like, it's more expensive. I don't know if there's a difference in demand. Could be something that's simply not implemented yet, which, you know, fair enough. Alright, another big trip to Mars over here. Demand's still high, and in fact, I think growing. $4.7 million people. Oh! Business people. Mars to Earth. Well, there you go. We'll have some passengers going both ways now. Yeah, still a lot more water there, but I think I'm going to build a new ship. It'll be a new space bus. It's going to be entirely for... Oh, consumer goods is in dry climate control. So we are already potentially bringing over some. It's probably just doing based on money. So we'll just do another dry climate control, Earth Luna Direct. Because there's still demand for food. So yeah, I mean, not a ton, but the consumer goods demand's a little higher, so I might actually grab consumer goods whenever it arrives. Yeah, we don't need much demand. Yeah, food and water's pretty much met. Colonists still tons. No passengers looking to go both ways yet. Mercury's now at level 5, so these are actual space ports. We might want to consider developing more stuff there. It's a lot closer than Mars as well. Might be slightly more profitable. I don't know. Yellow's buying up more of these gates. You know what? I'm going to do that. Spend a little bit more to make sure we don't get, like, cut out of this. Water and food. I think we want to maybe keep doing that. There you go. New space bus over here. Which one are we following? That one there. Just trying to land on the moon. But having a bit of a hard time. Looks like we might need another gate here. Or maybe we would just one time build a taxi service to cut back on some of the transit times in the moon. Again, I have lost... There's some sort of click I'm doing there that's causing us to go way far away. You know what? It's going to be great seeing the money on this screen later on with little pop-ups, because there's going to be so many ships. Bing, 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 bing. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the later game feels like. Space Force on Mars has been upgraded. Okay, well, I didn't have to worry about being shut down, but it's clearly growing very quickly. I don't know if I should be taking out loans or what. This repair is accruing on these. We might need a maintenance thing on Mars. I wonder if I should buy more stops on Luna. Well, the demand is not really there, except for maybe colonists. Oh, but you're actually not supplying as many as we might expect here. Mercury, Mars. Some Europa. Yeah, it's Mercury and Mars. That is the bulk of it. think this one can go to Mercury. I gotta buy a gate, that's right. I might want to, if nothing else, because it'll help me raise my reputation over here. If I start to deliver some goods sooner rather than later. So let's do that. No one stopped, right? Oh, you are stopped. That's not good. So let's try that again. You're level 5, so we can deliver basically anything. We'll go with the Spacebus D500. First class seating. Earth, Mercury direct. And go. And perhaps we'll also bring goods. And if we can get some money, I'd also bring some water here. Because may as well. I mean, we've got the gate now. We may as well make the rental fees worthwhile by sending a few. Subsidy for colonists delivered to Mars. Well, we're already working on it. We might want to do a bunch of one-time ships to take advantage of it right now, actually. I kind of dig that idea, and that's entirely what I'm going to do. I still want to finish this, the liquid ship going to Mercury, though. There we go. Excellent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the Neptune rockets, first class seating, to Mars. Apparently we could start ships in a few different places. Earth, Mars, supply. Launch immediately, first class. Order, 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 order. There we go. We're going to get a whole string of these guys. Whether or not, like, they'll all be full, like, at the end there, it might be a little bit backfiery, but we'll see. So, yeah, we should see a bunch of rockets going out to Mars. It's a little further away. We could have timed this to happen when Mars is closest, but that's going to be okay. New space bus coming in. Guess it's time for us to put another cut in here. Money keeps going well. Curious into the reports here. Net worth. Yeah, that red guys aren't doing so well. Green guys may have failed entirely, actually. But yellow's doing all right. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of even here, but actually I'm behind. I've got less net worth, but it looks like I'm higher in the graph. Oh, I think this graph is showing something else. This could actually be just, it could be, you know, glitch, right? It's, Callisto. Alright, we're getting a lot more of these spaceports there. What I could do is try to deliver as much stuff to one of these as possible, and then from here spread it out a little bit more. Try to have some direct transit. I don't know. It's so far away, like, and there's no way we're working Mars as much as it possibly can. Demand for water keeps going up and up and up. It's a lot higher on Mars, so if we're going to do anything, I'm very close to buying another big ship. I think I'm going to send another big ship. Ooh, a new type of starship! I'm going to send another big ship full of water to Mars. So, oh, I keep meaning to indicate, one of the things you can do with, say, this one here, right? Earth, Mars, supply. You can give it a group. So let's say this is something like the Mars group. And then what you can do is you can actually filter, or not route, but group here. You can filter based on ship groups. Turn things on and off. But the all and none, it is hiding the Mars ones, but anything that's not in a group is always shown. So ideally, there'll be a better interface for this later on. That'll make it easier for you to assign things in groups in bulk and things like that, and maybe have like some sort of tree that you can expand or not. Okay, so purchase new ship. So what is this new one? The KHI coin. Oh, the Gorman Darter. When did that come up? 3.25 system speed. That is fast. I don't know what that means for us. It can also do relatively small spaceports, which is interesting. The coin does need a 6. It is bigger than the Spacebus 520. Fuel efficiency is about the same. Speed's a little bit slower. More turnaround. Reliability is a lot better, though. Cargo maintenance? Huh. So it feels like this is probably a better ship to move things around. So the idea is we're going to make another water ship for Mars. Earth, Mars, supply, launch immediately. We just got to wait for a little bit more money to come in here. We're going to send more water to Mars. And then, yes, we'll put a cut in here. Well, maybe I'll do it now. That's what we'll do. We'll pick this up next time. We'll build our first Kai-kun, send it to Mars full of water. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.